You are a magnetic being. Your mind is like a magnet. If you imagine two pieces of metal, one with particles facing random directions, and another with the same exact type of particles, but they're all focused on one direction, you have a magnet versus a slab of steel. The magnet is the one where all particles are facing the same direction. Your mind works the same way. When you can focus your thoughts in a certain direction on a certain desire, you will gravitate that towards you. But in order for it to actually work, you have to be willing to think and feel uh, and synchronize them together. A lot of the time, when people think of something they don't have that they desire, they get in a feeling of lack and a feeling of uh, uh, like jealousy, and they get annoyed that they don't have it yet. That's not going to work. That will cause the universe to not give it to you. But if you're willing to train your mind to become magnetic and to make it consistently focused on the desire by imagining what you're thinking of feels like you already have it, and you train your mind to do this over and over and over again, it will come to fruition because the world around you is your kin. Essentially, the male and female aspect of your mind, the conscious and the subconscious, create a baby. And that baby is your 3D world, your future. And being able to control what you think and how you feel thinking it are the most important aspects of anyone's life. Even if you don't believe that this is how the universe works, it will be the most powerful thing that you can learn, powerful skill that you can learn in your life, because it will work. And the reason it works is much more powerful than most people are willing to accept. And it's because we are magnets and we create and we manifest what occurs in the universe. It's a big responsibility, and that's why a lot of people don't like to believe in it. Now, if you're willing to accept this truth, there are two times um, throughout everyone's day that they are most susceptible to manipulating their world. And it is one, right before you go to sleep, and two, right as you're waking up. The reason is because your conscious and subconscious mind have, during your sleep, they come one. That's why you dream weird dreams, because your subconscious mind is feeding the conscious mind, which is feeding the subconscious mind, and they're making essentially mixing together like they're making love. And if you think before you go to sleep and you think positively and you imagine beautiful things and you go to sleep happy, you will recycle happy things in your future. And when you wake up, your conscious and subconscious mind are just just opening up. So it's almost like a little portal that has opened up right before you go to sleep and right as you're waking up. And that little portal is comes from the conscious and subconscious mind meeting. And if you can consciously stay awake right before you go to sleep and thinking beautiful thoughts, beautiful thoughts, beautiful thoughts, and then you fall asleep. And then you wake up and you're just coming out of that into consciousness and you immediately start thinking of beautiful things that are going to happen today, beautiful things that are going to happen today. Even if you don't believe in this stuff, it won't hurt you. It will be good for you. It's great for your mental health, great for your psychology. But the secret behind it all is that this is how it works. And when you start to train your mind to do this every night and every morning and every night and every morning, and you become consistent, you become into a much more beautiful existence. And you start realizing how beautiful life is. And it only gets better if you get better at that skill. And it is a skill. because it's not easy to think about things that you desire that you don't yet have without becoming resentful or annoyed or sad or mad. A lot of people don't like to think about things they don't have because they don't want to feel that feeling of lack. But that is running away from your problems. If you stop denying it and you start to accept the fact that you don't have these things, that's the first step. And the next step is you do have these things already. Boom. If you can accept that the bad feeling, you can definitely learn to accept the good feeling. So that's all part of maturing. And it really is just a part of your mental growth in this ego-ridden world because most people just listen to their egos, but it's time for you to abandon that and to start really trying to start figuring it out how this world works. And by me telling you these secrets, you will start to catch on that you can affirm a better life because every person has a thought, has a feeling, and then has an action. It isn't that you have an action and then a feeling and then a thought. It doesn't work that way. You can't do an action without thinking. It's impossible. But you can have a thought without acting. So that's how you know that thought goes to feeling, goes to acting. And if you can train your mind to start getting in the habit of beautiful thoughts, you will get in the habit of beautiful feelings, and then you will automatically open up your action into beautiful actions. And when people say that you are not your thoughts, they mean that you are your actions. So whatever you decide to act on, that's what matters. So if you don't uh, want these bad thoughts to come into your mind to reoccur and to recycle into the outs of your body and back into your body and just become this horrible curse, the key is to analyze that thought, accept it, and then let it just be because it will pass. Just like any mood, it will pass. And when you start doing that habitually, you can instinctively exercise these what some will call demons. And when you start exercising those demons, the demons can't control you anymore or possess you. And when that occurs, that's when the beauty comes because you can start thinking and feeling like it's always been in your nature to control your mind. Most people that can't control their thoughts and feelings are caught with demonic possession, which comes usually from either being an alcoholic and drinking a lot, or being addicted to drugs, or being super lustful, whatever it might be. Whatever it is that you're addicted to, that's a demon, a negative emotion. That's what demon means. And that negative emotion will possess you and it will cause you to either have bad thoughts or bad feelings, which will be recycled out to the world and back into your world, and it becomes a curse. If you break the addictions and you realize that they do not empower you, you start to find the strength and beauty from within rather than from out there. Because most people think in order for them to get things in the world, they have to go out into the world and get them. But it's not how it works. The world is you. Without without any of us being here, being conscious, the world wouldn't exist. The past, the future, no such thing. The future is just our it's a mystery to us. It's just our guess. It's just like, oh, it's not here yet. When's it gonna be here? Oh, it's not here yet. The past is just a memory. It's just an illusion of us trying to recreate what happened already in our minds. And all that really exists is the present moment. So if we humans weren't here living and being in the present moment, there would be no division between past and future. And so everything would just occur at one time. So that's why we are the creators of this universe. Because without us, it wouldn't exist. So learn to be magnetic. Learn to be the magical being that you were destined to be. The word magic literally comes from magnetic because magnetic can be rearranged into magic 10. And magic 10, the letters magic or the letters in magnetic can be rearranged into magic 10. And magic 10 is saying magic, as everybody knows what that means, which is imagination. Image, imagination is magic. Imagination 10. And 10 is ones and zeros. Just like binary code in simulated code in computers, ones and zeros in the real world instead of computers is a symbol for lines and circles. Lines being the electric thought, and zeros being the circle, being uh, the, the emotional or magnetic field. That's why we feel uh, because we are a field, magnetic field. And it goes deeper and beyond, but I think I've covered most of what I wanted to talk about. So I really appreciate you guys watching. I hope that it resonated with you, and I hope it maybe taught you something new. So if it did, then great. And I will see you in the next one.